What's up, guys? Thanks for tuning in to the iTip Report. My name is Ani. I hope all is well with you. It is Sunday. Happy Sunday to you guys. I hope you all are doing well. So today I was thinking about credibility. You know, a lot of times people do work and it could be epic work. I am firsthand to experience that. And people will take credit for your work or brush you off or act like you don't exist. The reason why I'm talking about this today, because I was listening to a commentary this morning in regards to the Salt-N-Pepa biopic. Now, I love Salt-N-Pepa. I grew up watching them evolve, putting out really good music, and Salt-N-Pepa, Spinderella, that's what I know. When people just say Salt-N-Pepa, I also think of Spinderella. I don't just think of Salt-N-Pepa because why? I've seen her in all the promo videos, all the promo posters when Wright On was a publication magazine and it don't exist anymore. That's how you know how old I am. I've seen that, and she wasn't absent in those times. So while I was listening to somebody's commentary today, you know, they were talking about how Spinderella was not in the biopic, but like detail in the biopic. She was in the biopic, but it was like maybe spurts here and there, like little stuff. Like she was just, I don't know, somebody just, the help. That's how they said it. And it disappointed me because when you think of Salt-N-Pepa, you also think of Salt-N-Pepa and Spinderella. And that, guys, just from the outside looking in, it doesn't look good at all. And I remember when Salt-N-Pepa had their reality show, it came up that Spinderella was suing them because of, if I'm not mistaken, royalties, publishing, her not getting paid correctly. What a mess. So to hear this morning from a commenter, a YouTuber that did commentary, talk about that, it just really disappointed me because I don't want to just also hear about Salt-N-Pepa's side. I also want to hear the side of Spinderella, because in that group, that is a legendary group, an iconic group, an all-girl hip-hop group. And it is crazy when people don't give credit to the person they need to give credit to, not just to the two. And it kind of surprised me because you know, they're supposed to be Christians, believe in God, you know, supposed to do being a woman, supposed to have compassion, all of that. I know every woman ain't like that. But nevertheless, I just can't see myself being in a group and just somebody that you had to ask to be in a group. And then if you know any of the story, Spinderella was underage. So they had to ask her mother, her parents to be in this group and to tour and all of this stuff. And I'm just like, how could you do that and then turn around years later, you know, not pay correctly what you owe and act like they don't exist? That would like really piss me off. And I'm just like, wow, people shouldn't do that. So I'm just telling you to just be mindful when you are starting a business, or if you're starting it with someone, especially in an entertainment business, whatever the case is, you found something and it's not by yourself, and it flourishes and it's iconic like Salt-N-Pepa, or just in general, it could be just everyday, situation. Give people their credit. You know, your name is all you have. You don't want to be known as the group that don't give the person that was with them when they was on a come up credit. You don't want to be like that. And it's so crazy because people are complaining for the Salt-N-Pepa biopic that it was 3 hours and that all they learned about was Salt-N-Pepa and maybe a little of their situations that occurred in their life, but nothing really much, and they're like, people annoyed by that. So I'm eventually gonna watch it. I'm not gonna rush to watch it, but just hearing commentary like that, it just is like, wow, is it even worth watching? I'm gonna tell you something. When it comes to biopics, you want to watch the truth. You wanna. For me, I don't know about anyone else, but I want to watch facts. I want to watch what really happened. The hard truth. You got the soft news, the hard news, all that. I want to know it all if you're going to put it out there, because people can learn from your situation, whether it's brutally honest and horrible to as overwhelmingly joyful and just everything. So keep that in mind when it comes to credibility. You know, you want to give people credit for the things that they do. And like I say, I will tell you guys, I've experienced that with me and a group of my business partners. We was working on a project, a tribute project, and you know, it was a lot of work and intel into it. And it was one person in that group at the time that we were all in. That person took credit for it, and it was horrible, because it was like, wow, you're not going to correct people. And that says a lot about people's character. I never want to take credit for people's work. That's never been my thing. And that would be the first thing. I'd be like, well, you know, such and such did this, and such did that. Like that, I don't know. But people just something else. So credibility, it's important, even when you don't think it is. On another note, life is something else, guys, and you really have to pay attention to what's going on in the world. You know, I'm just very grateful and thank God to see another year, to experience another year. You know, but it's looking all crazy out here. I'm hearing stories about Jaguar, Wright, and Tasha K. And Tasha K did an interview with some of Jaguar, Wright's family members. Family members, ex-husband, cousins, son. And let me tell you something, guys. It's looking real messy. I haven't even watched the interview. I just think this whole situation has Black women looking all types of crazy. Like, we can't get along. We can't disagree to agree, and we can't get along, and it gotta be vicious. Like, I am like so over it. Like, can we get some good news? Can we get some YouTubers or some artists that actually are getting along and making things happen instead of going back and forth? It's annoying. It's becoming a real reality on YouTube. You know, if you wonder why people probably ain't watching TV anymore, because the real reality TV is on YouTube, unscripted, and just with no regards. People have lost their mind. Listen, I hope for the best for all of them. I hope maybe somewhere down the line they could work it out. I don't expect people to make amends and be the best of friends, because hey, we living in this world. It's not gonna come down to that. I hope that it would come down to that. I would be happy as long as it's genuine. But it's just looking real crazy. And on that note, that tells you, when you think about artists and you think about the issues they have went through, mental health, the list goes on, you have to take in that they are human. These are human beings. I've learned that. I mean, I've always knew that artists, even the most famous person, they're human, and they bleed and go through emotions just like all of us do. So we have to also take a step back, guys. When you love an artist so much that you think that you know them, you don't really know them, because let me tell you, from an artist management standpoint, it's two different sides to the story. You got the image of the artist where they could put out dope music, but then you got the behind the scenes, the griminess, the cattiness, the ego, let's say the ego, just everything, serious mental health issues, just a lot of things that people don't really talk about and address. So we have to think about that when you see artists and you think that they're the best person in the world, because a lot of times, like Freddie Gibbs said, a lot of these artists are not the best. You know, they doing grimy stuff. But anyway, I wish that situation, I hope it get better, but it's just tiring, guys. I'm just tired of hearing about that to that extent. I want to hear some good news. On another note, you also want to think about, it's a lot of vinyls dropping. I'm in the process. Somebody's asking me, did I buy the Sade box set yet? It's on pre-order, so I'm waiting and see what happens. I'm looking forward to doing that unboxing for you guys. I can't wait. Sade is one of my favorite artists, legendary. I've been listening to her since 7 years old. She's the only artist that can come out every 10 years and drop an album and win Grammys and all of that. So I'm just happy that she actually decided to release this. I think is it 6 vinyls? Yeah. So I'll let you know when that occurs, and trust me, when I get it in the mail, I will do an unboxing, and it's gonna be an epic one, just so you know. But yeah, a lot of people are coming out with vinyls. I just noticed that producer Matt Lib, if I'm not mistaken, came out with a vinyl. I gotta find out what the name of it is and let you guys know. But yeah, music is epic right now. So many things going on. And I would tell artists, if you're an artist, well, a creative person, this is the time to create and do the things that you love, because people are sitting in their house. People don't have jobs. A lot of artists can't tour. The list goes on. So it's a time to create. You know, it's definitely a time to create. Other than that, I just ask you guys to be well. Take care of yourself. Take care of your immune system. And just pay attention to what's going on in this world. Now, one thing I will tell you before I go is that a lot of times when you look at artists and you look at people, especially on YouTube, and who are influencers, you need to pay attention to what they're doing and how they're projecting. Like that, when I say that, meaning, if somebody tell you, I'm not going to do this and such and such and such for years, and then they turn around and do totally something opposite that you don't expect, you need to really pay attention to that and question yourself, is it worth me paying attention to this artist? And the reason why I say that is because, and I'm going to say this in a certain way, sometimes when it comes to your health, guys, you have to research and you have to pay attention to the difference of what's going on now and past, when you have got, like, if you went to the doctor and you got shots, if you know what I'm saying. And if you can compare those time frames from then to now, you can see that something is wrong. And also, when you look at an artist and they have preached to you throughout the years about being righteous and, you know, a lot of things, and then they turn around and go get a shot, that is very questionable. It's like, what were you saying in your music? Like, what were you thinking about? You know, can you stand up for yourself? Like, we have to really think about that. You have to maneuver in life and also ask questions and think for yourself. Don't be a group think. Think for yourself. And if ask questions and research and find out. Because if you go off what people say, the health community, anybody, doctors, whatever, sometimes they could give you the wrong information and you just be regretting it later on. I'm telling you guys right now, think about what you do before you do it and before you decide to take a shot. Ask questions, look at statistics, check backgrounds, pharmaceuticals, and the list goes on. I'm just saying, pay attention, guys. And just because people say it is right to do, you need this shot, you need this, doesn't mean you need it. You got to think about it. You got to stand up for yourself. Other than that, I hope you like this video. You comment. I welcome all the comments. I read all the comments. Subscribe. Shout outs to all my subscribers. I appreciate you all. You may not think so, but I really do. 2020 was rough, but I want to claim and put it in the frequencies and the vibration that hopefully, if everything go well, hopefully we'll try to think well that 2021 is going to be a little bit better than last year. Okay. All right, guys, take care. I will see you soon. Thank you for watching. Peace. And this is Abani.